Kaho, I feel like needs a good start. We had this match in the lower bracket of the Dolphin Cup, where we all hyped this up as well. And in the end, it was Happy waltzing over Kaho. There was no chance. So Kaho needs a bit of momentum, and then everything is possible.
Okay, Acolyte is close. What is happening? Ladies and gentlemen, where is the Demon Hunter? Demon Hunter is crossing the map. And Happy is trying to get the last hit with his Acolyte. Mr.
Ancient!
Neo.
Ancient of War! Why? Kaho, why?
Okay, Mr. Neo, as a more experienced streamer, how do we change our narration that Kaho is so ready?
Yeah, that is a good question. It is, of course, a ruse to give Happy a little bit of safety. But my god, you start the series, you know that you got all chances in the world, and the series starts like this. No more creeping, and it's so important, this Ancient of War, to get reliably to level 3. I am in shambles again. Rooting for a Night Elf is so hard.
Yeah, I see more gifted subs, but before you thank the viewer, because maybe you have more slots for the sub icons, what about that Ancient of War emote now? Because you may argue that it came handy in those Night Elf games on high level.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Happy is marching across. Of course, this is gonna be crazy. That was 5 gifted tier 2 subs, you madman. Thank you, Max.
What?
That is awesome. I think I've never seen gifted tier 2 subs. Oh, Max, you're a gem. Thank you. There's no gifts by Happy, though. He is just delaying the demon, and that is, of course, easy now. Demon Hunter has the ring, has immolation, and hopefully faith, because he needs that.
Yeah, I would like to point out that Mr. Kaho is like, I don't need Ancient of War, you know? I'm just going to hold this with one archer. That's why Mr. Happy is feeling so well here. He's now going to click on the Hunter's Hole to cancel it, and because the damage output is quite low, and look at this, those ghouls were able to squeeze through and fool the Imba Hunter a little bit. Hunter's Hole is going to be cancelled. There is so many ghouls that are going into different directions, and yes, you can't win versus Happy with losing your Ancient of War. You don't have archers, you don't have enough, and maybe this tier 2 pressure is not deadly per se, but Night Elf is getting more and more and more behind, and what is the worst? Happy is not going to lose a single ghoul. Okay, maybe one, but okay, actually one, but yes, he's killing so much, and without Hunter's Hole, he can't make his Ancient of Lores, so he'll be still with one archer, maybe with Naga. But yes, no more army.
Yeah, Naga is necessary. Cool move by Kaho to build 2 Hunter's Halls. Happy split the ghouls then. 4 ghouls will probably be enough. He's trapped! He's trapped! He's trapped! He's trapped! He's dead probably! The DK! Oh, can he get him out? No! Oh, of course, that's also not working because Happy is adjusting perfectly. Nice little sign of life for Kaho.
Yeah, that's good. We can back to our narration that Kaho is so ready, right? He made a small mistakes, but he's young, you know? Young people, they make mistakes, but he got his punishment. And for the game number 2, he's getting ready. He prepared this trap for Happy now. He got 1 ghoul as well. But yeah, Hunter's Hole is just in the making, and Happy's rushing tier 3, so it's going to be hard, but I like that Mr. Kaho is not leaving, right? 1-0 was... Oh, the Naga, Mr. Neo. I definitely will escape.
And the ghoul block against that Naga. It is now a couple of ghouls lost here. Demon Hunter making progress towards level 3. Kaho is fighting from big underdog position. The Hunter's Hall is finally coming. I'd love to see a cute tier 3 tech, and Happy with the Slaughterhouse also only now. Tier 3 started for a while. Kaho gotta be a bit careful, but he wants that DK. He wants to drain resources for maybe a potion of healing.
You know what is cool? That Happy's not even buying this potion. Happy's like, Kaho, you are a young man. Oh, okay, he bought the potion, okay. He just wanted to wait for the perfect time.
Slaughterhouse was under attack for a while. Demon Hunter damage not enough with a claw. That might have been different. Potion has been used already, and still good pressure and no level 3 on Happy. This was a very, very, very stressful early game for Kaho, but I feel like he's stabilizing, getting the kills, putting Happy in a pressure position for once. And now we need to creep.
The only problem is timing, right? Timing of his tier 3 and of the lords, right? I would agree with you that it doesn't look that bad, but Happy, you know how strong Ghoul Frenzy timing can be, but maybe killing Death Knight is the start, or at least he will force another healing potion. Kaho has nothing else to do than be aggressive, right? He can't creep too much. His Ancient of War is dead, so there is no like Ancient of War in a creeping position. So yes, he just wants to be like this non-stop harassing Night Elf because that's the only thing he can do. And he stopped Happy from Happy likes the most, meaning Makura creeping.
Oh man. Yeah, that's a bit problematic. We got the lores up, we got the shop up, we got the dryads out. Levels still abysmal, but levels are abysmal on both sides. Now we invest into a shredder on 15 wisp. That's very lumber heavy. We gotta say, by the way, that it's very uncommon that we don't have any expansions here on both sides. And maybe this is why Kaho was so overwhelmed. Undeads expand very often on Hammerfall. And then the Night Elves is trying to follow. If you expect that, and all of a sudden the ghouls show up, or it was just the Acolyte, right? That might overwhelm you. But Happy can still, if he doesn't like the timing or the levels, expand on tier 3.
Yes, definitely Night Elf looks like he would like to expand, but we are thinking about things very far in the future. In Happy shoes, I would construct 9-minute Ghoul Frenzy timing. Let's see, it's going to happen now. Look at this. Happy got level 3 Death Knight, level 1 Lich with the orb. Now he's close to the tavern in the middle. Is he going to buy the Naga and just push? Because I think that's what is the best, right? Mr. Neo, where is Bear Master? Bear Master haven't started yet.
Yeah.
Naga is here. Okay, Kao, I wish you luck. I wish you nice hold, but it's going to be tough.
He also found 2 Scrolls of the Beast. How unlucky. Literally every other item would have been better. And now Happy let the guillotine snap on Kaho. This misery of the early game shall be over soon. No destroyer yet, so this Ritu comes in at a sweet timing, getting some free healing. Also preparing the heroes with the level 2 mana burn. Orb is ready too, and Kaho is trying to buy time. Master Bear upgrade is a quick upgrade.
Really quick and very necessary upgrade. Demon Hunter is trying to survive. Riju used. Naga and few Dryads are out of position, but you know, Kao is still holding this. One destroyer connected into Bear in a GNL form before Bear Master, and yes, supply favors Happy. Naga is out of position. Naga has to teleport out, and Kao survived until Bear Master. This is at least an accomplishment. But he needs more than that.
Okay, what is left here? No talent transition possible, of course. Only 40 food. Pressure on the Demon Hunter. Moon Juice is empty. It's still daytime. No regeneration. I think Happy is chopping that Demon Hunter off. And it's again, unfortunately, Kaho's fault. This is kind of repetitive from what we've seen in the Dolphin Cup in the top 3 in the early stages of the tournament. Kaho very, very, very competitive, but then when it's about the deep tournament runs, not on the same level as Happy, who got a gift again. First by 1-2-0, then by Kaho. I really, really hope that that doesn't affect Kaho for the rest of the series, and that he's not broken because of what transpired in the winner bracket quarterfinal. Come on, Kaho. We know you can do it. Bring your A game. And then we have a series. You can't fall the same way 1-2-0 did. It's supposed to be the most hyped tournament day of the year. We don't want this ruined with 2 quick matches. Is Happy getting tired at some point? The answer usually is no, but we never know with him. The first series was of course a quick one, so we shouldn't see signs of fatigue. But we see a Sithrin sub. Go, go, Cow! Take my 2-year Prime sub magic. Sithrin, you sexy beast. Thank you.
Thank you. And I'm checking Death Knight inventory. There is no sacrificial skull. 1 base play by Happy. It means that Demon Hunter has more time for creeping. I'm checking Demon Hunter inventory. Not that bad. Close +5 and +3 strength. Of course, at some point, Demon Hunter is just going to cosplay a tank, you know. Tank from like World of Warcraft. His job is going to be just eat Coil Nova and go back to the Moonwells. But we have level 2 Mr. Neo, and can Happy get level 2 without issues? Demon Hunter is going to try to slow him down. Not fully, but at least to make this expensive. Let's go, Demon Hunter. Don't get yourself surrounded.
Interesting situation. Kaho has 4 wisps on the map, totally expecting an expansion. Detonate coming in could be a good timing, always a good tool to get out of surrounds, but not if it's getting sniped. Also, these immolation builds are usually reserved for 2-base play. I wonder if Kaho gambled on the wrong horse here.
I mean, there are some different schools of Night Elves. There are some Night Elves that like to keep only 2 wisps, you know, outside of the main base. And there are some Night Elves that like to watch tutorials about where to keep those wisps. For example, Hitman, who is like maybe not original Night Elf, but he switched his race fully. He likes to keep like 6 wisps on the map, you know, in those perfect spots. But yes, look at this. Demon Hunter is using this opportunity for Death Knight to not be in the middle of the map, and Immolation creeping on the Ice Troll Warlord. Happy in the meantime is creeping also a big cap. So as Back to Warcraft says, welcome to Creepcraft.
Exactly. Bit of PvE action. Mana Stone sold. This is very important that Happy doesn't get this item. Went on the cost of lots of mana and also lots of HP. Happy bought a Telestaff, which I find very interesting. Also the dust to hunt archers. Both are approaching the same spot. Happy is fully healthy and wants to steal this Magi away. That would give Kaho level 3.
Okay, so Kaho knows where Happy is, but he can't do much about this. The last hit goes to Happy, of course. That was quite easy, and he can also start working on one of the archers. Kaho is coming back, but he's like going around. But maybe archers can survive. Happy has dust. At least one charge was used. Coil connects. You may say Archer was very low HP, but yes, Happy was about to be mana drained anyway, so it was better to use the coil than just to lose mana. Again, it's not looking bad for Mr. Kaho. There is a lot of fighting in the middle. You may say that yes, Happy got level 3, but it's very hard to stop Happy from that. And Happy with the Naga. Happy wants to brawl. Happy wants to get map control. Lich is going to be the third hero, and look at Happy. He's getting ready to make some big moves here, but yes, Naga is also possible for the Night Elf, of course, but look at this, Happy has the map control, and Mr. Neo, Kaho needs to do something. He's just on level 2, he's not creeping. I mean, his Ancient of War is getting into creeping position, that's good, but he needs his second hero, and Happy is annoying. Happy's in the middle, is like somebody's occupying a toilet when you really need it.
Right, in that tavern, Happy is the bouncer. And very, very good mid-game control by Happy. It was a bit atypical to not see boots, but instead Staff of Telly. But we get the boots on the Naga as we always do. And now Happy says, "Niet, niet, niet. You're not getting your Naga, friend." In the meantime, as you say, archers are starting to creep for that level. But Happy is also in position to jump on top of that, because it's easy to deduct at this point what the rest of the army is doing.
Well, you may say that Naga is not that needed, but as you can see, Kaho has 0 map control and he's getting creepjack now. Ay. Maybe Ancient War is going to die after all. Yeah, that's a really good idea. You need this emote. Contact your artist now.
Oh, yeah, Mr. Rain, that would be fantastic. I guess things keep on happening. It's a Demon Hunter against the world. Naga is coming in now with the Wisp that went to the tavern. That one sneaked through, but Happy might force Kaho into a TP soon. The stutter stepping on the Naga is as always excellent. Boots of Speed on the Demon is quite nice. Turns around now, giving Happy another chance, but Naga walks into the other Naga. I think Kaho, given the circumstances, is salvaging this as nicely as you can.
I do agree. I was expecting a disaster, but Mr. Kaho is, in a good mindset here. He was able to survive the worst part, but yes, remember that Happy is accumulating his force. He has a lot of lumber, right? He was able to save a lot of ghouls. And yes, is it going to be the classic minute 9 timing? I don't know. Sometimes if the early game is like even, Happy can like go for a Frostworms, Happy can go for basically creeping entire map, or maybe even for expansion. We'll see about that. So far, we are coming back to Creepcraft, and yes, Demon Hunter still needs level 2, so he can't even harass around the map. And to be honest, another bad item for the Night Elf, because he has to sell big mana potion. Demon Hunter needs survivability, he needs like big healing, maybe invul. So far, he's not too happy with his items, but good news, when you are Night Elf, you have such a good item at tier 3 at your shop that you can just sell the normal items and buy orb, staff of preservation, and so on.
Exactly. Lich items looking fantastic. Happy at the moment, no TP. Demon Hunter trying to create some space with a very solid mana burn. Invo potion as well. Hopefully he's gonna use it too after, or when he needs it most. Happy is expanding as suggested. There's a crystal ball on Kaho. The wisps were slaughtered before, so it's not that easy to read, but the crystal ball helps for sure. And Kaho needs more time. We do have Master Bears. We do not have any Fork Lightning, which makes this a little tricky.
Yeah, that can be a long game. And look at this. Last hit went to... Okay, Kaho is back, guys. It's official by Soul Apeman. Kaho is back, okay? It was looking bad for a moment, but he's not going to die now. Of course, Happy is investing into expansion, but Mr. Kaho, Neo was very impressed about your wisp positioning on the map. I hope Kaho is going to scout this expansion at some point, because he really needs to.
Yeah.
Now he has only one wisp out, and it's not enough.
But the crystal ball, he can just use the crystal ball. He must know this is Ghoul Frenzy timing. If you're not in my base, what are you doing? And I'm waiting for that charge to be used, but I wonder if he's at that lab because he's expecting it already. Going for... He doesn't really have the resources for sappers.
Oh, demon is coming. But you know, 200 IQ... Okay, he's not going. He's going to creep red. But 500 IQ idea. How do you cancel the expo if the expo is still fresh? With a sapper, so he can't cancel. And sapper is free of charge.
Okay.
That would be nice.
Happy has no TP. That will be rough. Claws plus 12 on Happy on the left-hand side. Kaho of the opinion that without Naga level 3 he can't do anything. But yeah, that is a huge opportunity to cancel that expansion right now. Now Happy will fortify this, and it always gets a little harder. Item for Kaho, a little bit of strength and intelligence, which is solid for the Naga, but not perfect either. Calm before the storm.
Happy got close plus 12 from his red camp, and he has a super Naga and super Lich, by the way. He has so many cloths of attack that he's splitting them between heroes. And look at this, Kaho wants to expand himself as well. And Mr. Neo, coming back to your question, are we going to see Undead expansion cancelled? I don't know. But both players wants to take it to the late game. Kaho is banking a little bit of gold. Happy already broke the supply. Happy is stronger, and Crystal Ball Scout went too late.
Oh boy, what a missed opportunity for Kaho. He will kick himself knowing what he just missed. I think he could have still gotten the red spot. The mana burns are good. The Fork Lightnings must be good as well. He got evasion at that second spell, intercepting a fiend with weird positioning. But Burrow is ready, can use another crystal ball if he wants to. That would for sure be the kill. He gets it now, but he's not attacking. And so the fiend is saved and the bears are falling. Kaho, what are you doing?
Kaho is fighting without Orb of Venom as well, so there is absolutely no way to threaten the destroyers, and without destroyers being threatened, you know, bears will die, as we saw. And ladies and gentlemen, remember when I said Kaho is back? Now I changed it. Kaho is away. The Kaho status for the day, update, Kaho is away. Hopefully not from the next series, right?
Oh God, look
Just
at
from this
look at this inventory, man. 4 claws, mantle, circlet, also Parryapt, I think are very good when you have so much hero focus. It is a lot about that expansion bottom right. Happy scouted, I think, twice in the north if something's happening there. And now he knows what's happening bottom right.
Yeah, but you know, Happy crept on the top left, so it's kinda natural to go there, right, to check the expansion. So this location for Mr. Kaho also quite risky. But you know what, Mr. Neo? Everything can be forgotten if Kaho wins this fight. Now he has his orb, now he has staff of preservation, he has his items. Mr. Kaho, show us a miracle. Good start by him, nice mana burn, nice force of lightning, but he needs more.
Yeah, way more. The bear out of the fight, so are the ghouls. The dryad splits look fine. It's all down to the demon hunter, but with so few bears, how can you replenish this? We have a TP that might be used soon. The supply is clearly in favor of the Emperor. Reveal used for lightning. This time he gets the kill, but Happy immediately with the counter kill on the dryads, or at least the threat. The fiend are always connecting, except if they're dead. And that is happening here now. Kaho slowly closing the supply gap.
Yes, and remember that supply in destroyers is quite fragile, but can he kill them? Probably not. All of the dryads are no longer here. Demon Hunter is stuffed back, but Mr. Neo expansion of Kaho survived. If you are looking for a miracle, it may happen actually, but Mr. Happy, he says that Santa Claus doesn't exist, and he's going to prove it by killing this expo.
That is pretty sick indeed. The strong Tree of Life. Respect to the performance of that Tree of Life. But yeah, the expo for Happy is running for way too long. He's trying to repair, but the wisps have to come all the way from the main. Not prepared well enough. Overwhelmed. Expo down. There is no TP on Happy. With the hero focus, maybe there's a slim chance, but the reju is dispelled immediately. The focus fire is crazy. Naga doesn't really have too much damage. Can the other Naga be killed here though? With the zap gets the kill.
Okay, that's the start. That's the start. Definitely, the most fragile part of the undead army has fallen, which is Naga, of course. What about the Lich, Mr. Neo? How good are close if they don't die? Kaho is showing us that he has it, that he has the potential, and supplies even. I can't believe this. But Kaho, you need to continue this because Happy still has an operational expansion, but 2 heroes went down.
One demon hunter to rule them all now. Dryads with lots of control. Another fiend almost falling. Abominations coming in. There's no disease cloud yet. Reveal, kill, reveal, kill. That is 6 supply gone with demon hunters approaching level 5. The Naga is alive too with mana shield actually. One dryad to the side getting sniped, but I think that trade is worth it as this is distraction. Kaho, Wonder Boy, what are you able to do with the situation?
Yeah, Wonder Boy. Mister, you know what was Kaho plan for this game? To, you know, bad start, bad mid game. I would just out-micro Happy. Usually, we would say it's not the best plan, but it actually works. So, level 5 Demon Hunter is getting ready, Mr. Neo, and Naga of Kaho is full of mana.
40 seconds till Naga. Lich is back though. Fort Lightning for how long is the question? Mana ready. Counter nuke. No invo potion on Kaho, only the staff. No tele staff to get back in. Destroyers still threatening bears big time. Damage on destroyers is looking fine for now, but easy retreat of course. Happy using that mana potion. That was the last one. Reju running for a little bit. Last bit of healing on the demon hunter. He wants to keep him in the game for as long as possible. Invo potion ready. That demon hunter is out of the fight soon, but not without this destroyer.
Yeah, destroyers are slowly dying. Demon Hunter is back in the base. Moon Juice looks okay, not great, not terrible, but Naga is left alone. Naga has the TP, so don't worry. And Mr. Kaho is teleporting back. His Dryad, some exit kills are there. 2 Dryads has fallen. Supply is even, but Mr. Kaho, time is running out. Imagine, Neo, if the Tree of Life of Kaho would survive. This is how close those games are, right?
Incredible. Incredible. Invo potion on cooldown for 20 seconds. Kaho is rushing across immediately, trying to burn. Finds the DK, but can only burn for 50. No rest for the wicked. In this case, that is Kaho. Just more dryads. No consumables. Staff of cooldown. Did Happy recover enough to hold this?
Happy is investing into Disease Cloud as well, so he's getting a better situation. Look at Happy mana, he has absolutely no mana. Okay, there is mana potion on the Naga. Okay, at least we have that. Nice Reju, very important to keep this Demon Hunter on the high HP. He also dodged a Dispel from the Destroyer for a long time, and now Kaho is going in.
with how bad of an early game this was. This is a very competitive situation. DK is getting blocked. The bear block in the middle of the fight. Reju again, going through way too long. Heal scroll available. If the DK falls, everything seems possible. Zap! Now the Demon Hunter staffed out. How do you get back is always the question. No coil available. No Unholy Aura available. That's a lot of movement speed, but also slowed by the Naruk Tower.
We have Death Knight in the altar. It's looking better and better for Kaho. His Demon Hunter is running back in Naga. Mana Shield to lure them all. Look at this Mana Shield, MVP of this game. And Naga of Mr. Happy is dead. He's reduced to Leech only. And Demon Hunter is back. And he's ready.
No way. Is he ready though? It's at 40%. He needs a rejuve that goes through. Focus fire on the Lich is insane with all the claws and the mantle. Maybe he underestimated that a little bit. Staff must be ready. Oh, he's walking this off to save the bear. This guy got nerves of steel.
Happy still ahead in supply, but yes, Reju is running, and Demon Hunter is level 5.5 or something like that, so we are slowly getting into level 6 territory.
Happy has no lumber.
Night Elf army needs a lot of healing, Mr. Neo.
Yeah, that's correct. Against that disease cloud, you'd love to have a heal scroll, but you can't get that when you're on one base. Can the Demon Hunter survive somehow? Needs to be staffed out, and also the Naga can't do anything anymore. Huge effort by Kaho, but the early game was too bad, the mid game was too bad, and the scout against the Expo was too late. What would have been possible if he uses the crystal ball a little bit earlier, Soul?
I will remember about this next time, but Mr. Neo, can this exotic position, Ancient of War, pay off? Let's see about that.
At least Kaho has a plan B. That's nice. I don't think Happy scouted this. The DK is not doing anything at the moment. He still has his TP. That is, of course, a result of the ghoul pull, because with that ghoul pull, you build the shop a lot later, and a second necropolis as well. So there is some time for Kaho. Look at this creeping with the archer from the low ground helping here. Then the second archer is in position, and the Ancient of War here as well. This is some sick creeping now.
Okay, what is the most important? We have 2 archers, 1 Ancient of War and 1 Demon Hunter, and 1 very strong creep camp. Let's see what is going to happen. Mr. Kaho is repairing his Ancient of War, so fingers crossed that there is going to be not any tragedies. We have a circlet on Kaho Demon Hunter. Happy is taking well, the same for Kaho, and you know, the game is stabilizing. It's not the end of the world. Mr. Kaho, your Ancient of War.
Yeah.
Oh, he changed the aggro. Oh, I was scared for a moment.
Okay, got it. 2.3. Demon Hunter got boots for, I think, the first time in an early game that he was able to afford that. Happy wants his consumable as well.
Deep Jack.
Exactly. Demon Hunter is coming in, and the DK sold his town portal now. We don't have immolation this time, even though in this game it would have been a perfect opportunity.
Okay, so far so good. Demon Hunter, okay. Happy is trying to get this surround, but Bear says no, and is a bloodlust, that poor old bear.
Jesus.
Ay. It's a straw, and look, it's like following Happy. It looks like it's in Night Elf possession. And look, Demon Hunter without his friends immediately goes back.
Ooh. Okay. Scary situation still. What's this Ancient of War's next plan? He wants to speed run level 3. Kaho, by the way, burnt the Ogre Magi in a little bit of a misclick, but he keeps Happy in his base while the Ancient of War is marching across. Tech's unfolding. Hunter's Hall is in time over all this chaos, and lots of mana burns early on.
Yeah, let me tell you, I haven't seen in my life this Ancient of War like positioning, and now he has the ability, as you mentioned, to like try to steal the Mercamp from Mr. Happy that Happy is probably not expecting, because yes, the Ancient of War is already at the opponent map site. Naga by Happy, he wants map control, he wants to creep, and what is Kaho doing? He got his Naga quickly, and his Naga is going to creep in a very cool spot.
Okay, Naga by Happy gets boots of speed as so often. Demon Hunter feels like this is not where I can accomplish much, so let's creep this Merc camp away as you suggested. For one of the big items, you take that away from Happy. Wonder how Happy's adjustment is. He sees the Wisp now. Does he have an idea though? This creep route is so unusual. I feel like Happy completely lost track of what Kaho is doing.
Yeah, but he, he's focusing on his own thing. Sometimes you don't need to know how your neighbor, what he's doing for work, if you focus on yourself. And that's what Mr. Happy is doing. As you can see, he's creeping a very tough camp, and he got Vampiric Aura, which is maybe okay now, but in the late game is not that great when you have Fiends, Destroyer, and Status, double range heroes. Yes, Vampiric Aura is not what Happy wants.
Also, that ghoul pretty much for free. Kaho is aiming for a creep tag, abandoning the Rejuvenation Shaman camp on the left-hand side to be a bit more competitive because the DK is rather hurt. Stays in range. Coil. Oh, burn. He faked it a bit. Reju. Coil.
He put the vision, I think. Okay, the archers. What is happening now? Okay, now this Death Knight has no mana. Level up on Naga of Mr. Happy. And remember, this Naga has boost. Demon Hunter! Is he surrounded? Not really. Okay, nice mana burn this time. No more mana for Happy Naga. They are just trading.
Yeah, but Happy's Naga has boots and the Unholy Aura. Naga by Kaho in a world of trouble. Is there anything that can save her? All that progress wiped. At least she was only level 1, but same fate for the Demon Hunter now. Happy with the Fiend in position for the body block and more crowd control. His mid games have clearly improved towards everything we've seen before in this tournament.
A player's forces are under attack.
Well, Naga with boots was able to chase Naga without boots. Remember, if you want to escape from somebody, you buy A, Scroll of Teleportation, B, boots, because they're quite good. Okay, Mr. Kaho. Mr. Kaho, we are trying to hype you up a little bit. You need to show us. You need to show us that, yes, it's still possible. It was Naga level 1. He has nice macro, okay? He's still trying. Happy mana was lost. Maybe there is hope.
Yeah, this is still, despite the Naga loss, I think this is still the best early game for Kaho that we had because of all the creeping. DK now with Subi Mask is very unfortunate though. Double circlet or the Ancient of War. Oh no! Should be fine, maybe? Hey,
what I can tell you, ladies and gentlemen, that yes, Happy decision time, right? He needs to make his decision. Is he going to be Ghoul Frenzy timing, or is he going to expand as he did on Northern Isles, or maybe something else? So far, I'm a little bit sad that we haven't seen Frostworms yet, but maybe it's maybe it's Mr. Kaho fault, because usually Happy goes for Frostworms when he gets challenged by a lot. And so far, Mr. Kaho wasn't able to challenge Happy really hard. Besides these multiple hero kills, that moment was good, but it was too late for the Frostworm.
Okay. Yeah, also Happy Frostworm tags don't have the craziest win rate, I think. Red spot on both sides. Important upgrades for both armies. Happy finished first with the Helm of Valor. Not ideal. Demon Hunter might get a little jealous though, except if he gets the same. Oh, Unholy Aura. That is massive.
Okay, the Warcraft III gods are giving RNG to Mr. Kaho, let me tell you that. Yes, Captain America mask. And interesting enough, Happy keeps Vampiric Aura. I would never say that. But yes, he prefers to have it. Okay, fair enough. Maybe he wants to add some, like Abominations later, but interesting choice by Happy. Why I'm talking about this bill of Twitch chat, I will tell you. Sometimes Happy finds big invul. He has hero on red HP and he instantly sells it. So Happy has this tendency. If he really thinks that item is not really useful, he will sell it. And now he keeps the Vampiric Aura. So I'm just impressed by that decision.
I'm impressed by Kaho's levels 4 and 3. By far the best state of affairs. Gets another circlet as well. Both are creeping mirrored, just on opposite sides of the map. Same tempo, same progress. Not the same items, but both are well equipped, I would say. Happy is not going for an instant 9-minute push. That time has passed. Kaho is scouting if there's an acolyte somewhere, and more reinforcements are trickling in, including wisps. Bit of a downside that Kaho wasn't home for a long time is that he has no orb and no staff.
Definitely he needs to fix that, and maybe he's trying to lame a little bit, and look at this, he will force Happy back. Happy has the TP, and yes, this is how you get your items quickly. You just trade TPs, but you need to do it quickly. How much Happy can kill, let's see about that. I hear one Dryad dying, but that's about that. But one Obsidian statue was picked up, so I would say it's about alright. We have Wellspring upgrade on the Moonwells, which of course I'm a big fan of. And again, yes, good items on Kaho. The Undead Aura gives you some extra regen, of course. But Mr. Neo, we are going into StarCraft 2 direction, as I call this moment. So almost entire map is scrapped, nobody expanded. So what to do now? Are we going to just sit tight and scout? Or somebody will expand? Let's see.
Good question, man. Good question. The Acolyte is the answer as we go for Necropolis and Haunted. One Ziggurat was lost before, and Lumber is very rare, with ghouls farming far away from Graveyard and also Black Citadel. Demon Hunter is being caught, but that's his job at this stage of the game. Plus, we have the staff ready, so the Demon Hunter is also safe. Couple of mana burns exchanged. Helm, sold, scroll. Do we have any Banshee transitions? Not yet. Do we have any Ancient of Wind transitions? And finally, the answer is yes. As Kaho sees that there is a little bit of time, he wants to go for Crows.
Happy is also expanding very early for his standard. He maybe feels like he has the map control. Both players broke supply. And as you mentioned, Druid of the Talon is an amazing tech switch, but it takes a long time to get there, and Happy is not going to give him too much time, because versus Undead expansion you need to act quickly. I like Happy decision, you know, with the informations that we have. And now we are coming back to what we love the most, very intense micro fight, because that's what's going to be here. Happy is chasing, one bear just melted Neo. And what about Demon Hunter? He will stay alive, but yes, one bear went down. Happy wants to confirm that there is no expansion for the Night Elf, and Happy is like, okay, I don't want to push into it. I'm going to just pull back, because yes, his expansion is going to be operational soon.
Where I was a bit worried about Happy not researching Web, because the Ancient of Wind is in a bit of an off spot. But yeah, he is researching it now. It's also a quick upgrade, and Kaho has to push soon. That expansion might win Happy the game once again. The Tier 3 Expo. A hard timing switch from his previous 9-minute 30 timing pushes. It's more of a 1-2-0 thing nowadays. Tier 3 Expo, always on Happy's side. Selling Alta, working on more units, and assume that defensive position. The ball is in Kaho's court now, again.
I love the small detail, Mr. Tio. Look at the Happy base. He sold his altar. Like, okay, I don't need this altar. I don't have any emotions towards this altar. Let's just sell it. You may say, Happy, but you have expansion, 2 mining bases. Like, but Happy's like, is this another small percentage of efficiency that's going to lead me to victory, hopefully. And yes, Kaho is going to make a timing now. In his main base there is still 4,000 gold left, so he can't just move his Tree of Eternity, he needs to attack. But now he has Druid of the Talon, he has nice supply. Demon Hunter without Invul though.
Yeah.
I'm a little bit scared about this Demon Hunter, and there is no Staff of Teleportation, so I think he'll be called. Nova went back, and then we'll see.
Yeah, I kind of like that he's not spamming Coil Nova on this Demon Hunter to preserve mana. Also, hero position was very, very good. Heal Scroll instead of Invul Potion for Kaho. It is clear that this is a big push coming. He went into Ancients of Wind, but never built a Hippo or a Talon. This is very odd for Kaho. Maybe it's because of the timing that he can't afford the Adept upgrade anymore.
Yeah, I agree with you, Mr. Neo, 100%. And now let's see how this fight is going to go, because the most important one, Fork Lightning to start it. Some bears are dying, but this is normal. Man on Mr. Happy is getting lower. Heal scroll use. Many things are happening at the same time. Death Knight, Invul Potion changed. Demon Hunter is still alive and kicking. Demon stabbed back immediately.
Ooh, man. Heal scroll still available. He's gonna need it against the Disease Cloud. Dryads are so far forward. Can he snipe that Dryad before the staff comes in? Not really, but Dryads are so exposed. They might just all fall here. Level 4 and Happy as well. Naga with Mana Shield once again. The heal scroll is worth a lot, but Happy is so far ahead. Unlike the fights on Northern Isles, this is a super clean, super one-sided affair. Kaho is running out of options soon.
Yeah, the Emperor is showing us that he has the game under control. Successful Ghoul Pool started it all, and now Happy is getting more and more ahead. 3-0, Mr. Neo. Let's count the match points. I think it's a lot of them.
Happy should be going for a fast expansion here. I don't think it's possible to play Echo Isles against Night Elf without that fast expansion. He is, first and foremost, trying to disrupt the creep. As we've seen on Hammerfall, this can already decide games.
And Happy got the troll, Mr. Neo, so he's coming back with gift. You know, if you go to travel, like tourist location, you bring something to your family usually. And this is what Acolyte bought. A troll, Forest Troll, Shadow Priest, Magnet, Fridge Magnet.
I'd love that, yeah. And that healing and a bit of Dispel, but that is not important. Important is to not lose the Ancient of War. It is creeps pulled together by Happy. The green spot is part of this now. No immolation against all these units. It's very interesting. Kaho gets all the last hits, gets a claw +8, and is now defeating this Acolyte. This was dicey, this was stressful, but it is clean, and that Shadow Priest loss was also calculated by Kaho. He didn't have the Moonwell ready. Now it's all up, and Kaho, for the first time, can start an aggressive early game.
Yeah, in the meantime, Happy decided to just expand directly, and because he has Forest Troll Shadow Priest, you know, he can heal a little bit, but what is very important to deny Demon Hunter this extra healing. What is the, okay, Demon Hunter bought Circlet, and Mr. Neo Kaho is in the Expo cancelling mood. And his Demon Hunter, look at him, +10 damage, some strength, some agility, let's go.
Make this a series, my boy! You can do it. You are the chosen one. But Happy has learned lessons, stays very defensive. It's usually, yeah, I was about to say, usually the time for the 4 ghouls to leave the base, to march across, because Kaho is of course expanding as well. And then it's between Kaho trying to cancel Happy's expansion. I think that time has passed almost, to Kaho defending these ghouls at home, which is not easy at all.
And we check the counter expansion. Happy, of course, is expecting this as well. But yes, it all started close to the Mer camp, you know, where the start of the game happened. And also there is also a tree of life that Kaho wants to build, and Kaho wants to cancel it. Happy is amazing with canceling those trees, but is it enough? It looks like it's going to be expensive. Let's see. This is very close.
We got the Berserker up, that's so important. We got Immolation. Can he even save this? That would be mental. Nobody saves the tree from Happy's Ice Cold Fangs. Demon Hunter is doing a lot of damage here. Ghouls almost. Oh, it's so close. DK comes back in, gets the cancel. Demon Hunter has boots though, right? Can he chase this DK till the end of the world?
That was so expensive, you are right, that Happy always cancels, but look at this, Demon Hunter is there on the collision course. Yeah, he wants to go to the turtles, bye-bye turtles.
Oh.
Demon Death Knight.
He didn't get to the deny though. 3.4 on this Demon Hunter, that's insane. And I think at this stage, it is part of the Night Elf to lose this tree. You can expand on the spot, it's totally fine. You lose these resources, but you don't lose that much time. And if you can get the kill with items like this for extra XP, this is the Kaho that we expected the entire time. This is the Kaho we need.
This is the Kaho that Warcraft III viewers deserve. And yes, he's feeling well. He's feeling good on this very map. He bought Staff of Teleportation. It means that he feels like he has the game under control. and he's going to attack some acolytes. By the way, he lost his expansion, but he did cancel. And look what he's doing, Mr. New. He's doing 3 times at the same time. He's harassing the acolytes, yes. He's creeping with Ancient of War, big Murloc camp, yes. And he's expanding directly on the spot. So guys, the game for Kaho looks very, very good.
Dude, he is 6 minutes in the game, level 4 Demon Hunter, with plus 15 and a boots and staff. How is anybody supposed to defeat this Demon Hunter?
Yeah, but look at Happy. Happy knows where to like hit so it hurts. He's going into expansion again. Ay. Kaho needs this expansion, and I think... Okay, can he save it?
No, I don't think so. This is looking very fragile. He's trying to trap... Wait, he trapped him! No
way.
I think so. It's a one-unit surround.
What?
How is that even possible? He kills the DK on the cost of an expo. But this is also going to be expensive once again as Immolation is burning these ghouls to a crisp.
I was like, no way, but it has to be some kind of a cave.
How?
Well, probably, you know, the Niders, they seeded all of the trees, so they know every tree position. They were the creators. He had read about it in some ancient Nidelf Bible or something.
This XP chart is something else. We got a 4.8 Demon Hunter against a 2.1 Death Knight. This is something you see at like Back to Warcraft Weekly Cup round 1.
Soleikman versus Starbuck, yes, I've been there. Ladies and gentlemen, and Expo will be cancelled again. This Death Knight is like a cat. He has 9 lives.
Okay. Happy is mining, and Happy is teching, and Happy is also getting killed, fascinatingly. We got the Muddy coming in, who survives for a bit, but also Dispel on the other side. All these mercs give a lot of XP.
Item on the ground, Mr. Happy can get it.
Oh, can he though? He's in the process of being surrounded again. And now we get even more tankiness on this Demon Hunter, the ultimate raid boss.
To be honest, Neo, I know that Demon Hunter is much more XP, and hero levels are so amazing, so important in Warcraft. But let's just think about this, that expansion was cancelled many times. Happy lost his percent. It's level 5, man. When was the last time you have seen Happy level 2 versus level 5 Demon Hunter? That's crazy.
8 minutes 30. Ancient of War again running into the creeps. Oh man, Kaho! This is not acceptable, really. But maybe also not too important if you have a level 5 Demon Hunter anyway. Kaho is not expanding anymore. Hopefully he didn't give up hope. This level 5 Demon Hunter has to carry the weight of the entire series.
And he's able to, like... It's looking quite good, and he has one job, hunt the acolytes. So Acolyte Hunter is his name now. But he needs to take a break to keep company to the Naga lady.
I'm looking at the production tab. There's still no tier 2. Kaho is kind of committed to this double lore. Now he's expanding again. And I think he will have the time, as you said. We got an Ogre Mauler plus the Naga. There will never, ever be a coil in this game. At least there shouldn't.
Well, as we can see, Happy is in this game for a reason, right? He's like, okay, guys, you casters, you viewers, maybe my hero levels are bad, very bad, but I have the economy. I can afford this. I have my towers. I have my units. And Mr. Kaho is just expanding. Okay, Happy knows his craft. We all know that. But yes, I do agree that it's looking quite hilarious.
Switching the claws to the Naga, which might have more opportunity to get some kills in. This is actually not that big of an economy lead for Happy at the moment. There's not all the acolytes on the grid. He has to repair the entire time. But Kaho, what are you doing? What are you doing? Why is there no mana burn? Why is there a coil? Massive mistake by Kaho again.
Yeah, there was a coil because you said there will be no coils. This is the classic caster curse.
God damn it.
It's your fault, okay?
It's my fault. Yeah. It's every time my fault. Oh god, yeah, that's an invite, of course. Dryads are picking up. It's solo experience for the Demon Hunter, I guess.
Okay, the Kaho plan is, okay, let's get Demon Hunter level 6 and then we will think what next, I think. But yes, with Dryads you can't break Spirit Towers, so Happy expansion is now, he can't break it. And the good news is that yes, Kaho expansion is slowly going up, but Mr. Happy has a huge gold advantage, 2,500 to be exact.
Okay, but only 5 supply, and he's broke going into Lich Fiends, into statues. Tier 3 didn't start, or did start for Happy, but only at like 30%. And Naga is back, of course, was only a level 1 hero. Kaho's Expo finally coming together as well.
Okay, there is still a lot of time. There is going to be a long game, right? So Happy is now hiding inside of his base from Demon Hunter. Is he getting surrounded again by one unit? Probably not. Demon Hunter has plan B, don't worry, he has stuff. But don't overstay, you are still mortal, Demon Hunter. There is Lich. Look at this, Kaho wants to get this one acolyte and he got it, and yes, it's not enough. Almost. 100 HP there was.
In the meantime, the Naga is able to creep the Murloc camp, level 2 for her. Bear in the base park there, so it's not sniped. Kaho is working on his own expansion still. Mamma mia, what a game!
Mamma mia, oh yes, Grande Madonna. Demon Hunter level 5 is enough to cause a lot of trouble for the undead. And he is going to reunite with the Naga and Reju's. There is no destroyers in the air, so every Reju is 400 HP. Happy did not buy a Wand of Negation to dispel Reju because, yeah, I do agree it's kinda unlikely to happen. And the item and experience goes to Kaho, but the Orc Mauler has fallen. Demon Hunter, okay, Death Knight, TP will be forced, I think. There is not enough mana for mana burn, but Demon Hunter has to teleport out, and GNL Bears will survive to see another day.
Oh, Archer is surviving as well. There's still the turtle camp. You can still get the shop control. And I think good news for Kaho that Happy is not going Gargs, but Fiends. So Bears still have a good reason to be in this game. We got tier 3 done. Master Bears done. We're gonna get an orb. We're gonna get a staff. We have an insane inventory. We have insane levels. And no third hero for Happy just yet. I'm not saying anything because I jinxed stuff before, but I've seen Happy in better position.
100% agree with you, Mr. Neo, and now you may say, okay, so what about the gold advantage? Look, Kaho has more supply and more gold, so and he has mining as well, so Kaho is so back economically as well. And look at this, he retrained his Demon Hunter, no more immolation, just mana burn and evasion, so he's getting ready for this ultra late game. Of course, we would like to see, you know, some talons and stuff like that, but it's probably too early for that. Even though there is no lab on this map, it means there is no shredder for the Night Elf. His lumber looks quite well. So, yes, it can be a... We can see both players going to over 80 supply, Neo. It can be like this huge fight.
Yeah, I love to see it. Lich also, great inventory, but inventory-wise, what's way more important is Kaho with an Invo Potion and a heal scroll. That's the essence of late game fights. You need them. We're aiming at 60 food. We're aiming at 80 food, of course. Happy is there already. Lost something, I think. Didn't catch it or cancel.
Neo, I think we are pushing. Naga acquired, Ghoul Frenzy online, the orb. Are we pushing, Mr. Happy?
Yeah.
I think he has the opportunity.
He still has to face a level 5.3 Demon Hunter.
We have nice inventory, a lot of rings, staff of teleportation. It's quite good.
How cannot lose this game. Tool block? Yeah, that's fine. The rest of the army is here too.
Happy bought close +5, by the way. He's preparing some items for his Lich, because this Lich is just a baby.
What? The Lich has 3 heal scrolls. Three gloves of haste.
Yeah, but he bought gloves for Naga, okay.
Yep.
Lich is not a baby, but Naga is jealous, okay?
Okay. I wouldn't give claws of attack to a baby. That sounds dangerous.
In the Warcraft 3 universe, you know, like in Sparta movies, they had some fighting spirit, even in young age. So maybe the same as Warcraft 3.
Okay, we'll see. No bottom third by Kaho just yet. This was the norm
That was
recently.
trending, yes.
Yep.
Autumn is a great orb carrier. True shot is good for all of those range units. And Happy's a little bit out of position. Wait a moment.
No TP. No TP. Bears are being mauled down, but the Bears also in a horrible spot to not being able to attack. Demon Hunter 4.5. If Happy slays here, the door to a 4-0 is way open again.
Hey, what is this level 6 Demon Hunter? Not that easy to get. Speaking about which, Demon Hunter is half HP, not that bad, but supply is dropping for both players. Happy has supply lead, but a lot of low HP units. Demon Hunter stuffed back. Now Mr. Kaho needs to hold without him for a moment, but he is healing quickly from the mood while he has staff of teleportation. Demon Hunter is coming back. He has the orb, he's the anti.
He got dust!
Yeah, he has dust as well. Let's go, there's so many low HP fiends!
Fiends, 4 fiends on the ground, that's 12 supply. Oh my god, the presence of mind for Kaho to go for the dust here. Step on cooldown, needs invul, needs invul, gets it. Save for 7 seconds, aiming for the ledge. Denied though. Happy is a god, even in losing. Demon,
oh my god.
staff, holy shit, the action is crazy.
Kaho doesn't want to just lose, he wants to like finish the game in style. And he's the Potom is coming. Okay, there's the consensus between Night Elves. Go third hero, Potom with. You have actually two options. You can go both for True Shot or for all. Why all? Because if opponent has a lot of fiends, you know, he will burrow them, and kinda buying dust of appearance is annoying, you know, all the time. So that's why we see Potom. Look at the supply. It's not that bad.
Yeah, but I feel like Kaho should be further ahead given the early game. He's still in the lead thanks to the Demon Hunter. Happy, did he steal the item? Yeah, he stole invul and heal scroll. Very well done. In the meantime, he's hiding in the middle of the map. Invisible. Naga gets level 3. Sick inventories, of course. Naga and Potom with double staff, double orb. I'm a bit mad we see True Shot and not the Owl. Could bite him down the road, but Demon Hunter does what a Demon Hunter does best and is still trying to get some solo XP for level 6.
Yeah, so there is always the option to creep the Potom. I would like to focus viewers' attention on Death Knight because he is invisible and maybe he will steal the item. It's like Blade Master.
No. He has the slot. He has the duration. Double Temple coming as well for Happy.
Yeah, he will coil.
Oh.
He got the item, I think.
Cow
Am I right or no?
Sobi
Maybe
mask.
No.
Yeah, Sobi mask. This is... Maybe Cow was looking somewhere else. This is crowd control now. Might use the staff or invul, but the Naga control isn't the greatest. Got stuck behind the rest of the bears. Happy is making moves that challenge Kaho, and this is way closer than it has any right to be.
Invisible Death Knight using coil from a distance.
See, that's why you go Owl. Go Owl first, Night Elf.
Yeah, guys, you are as 500 MMR Night Elf, you want to know how to start playing. Remember, on tier 3, you always need to go Pod with Owl first to counter Invisible Death Knights.
Yeah, I think...
This 500 MMR Night Elf will ask me, Sol, what is tier 3? I'm just pointing attention, it's pretty advanced concept, Mio, okay, but in your world of high MMR games, yes. All first to cancel Invisible Death Knights.
Yeah, it would be so easy. I mean, now Owl is there, okay, finally. But it's unreal that Happy brings this game to a state that is... Can I remind people it was level 5 versus level 2 on the first heroes. And still, this game is so close.
This is very true, and you know, this Demon Hunter, as you mentioned, is stuck on level 5 for a long time, but we know that why it takes so long, because level 6 is going to reward you with a huge power spike of Imba Hunter, and Banshee spotted.
Except if you are an undead, then it's just aura level 3. But what we get is Mountain Giants. Kaho, I think, made the scouted the Banshees before. That is a nice adjustment. You get a lot more tankier units that can't be possessed, unlike the Bears. That does take some time and will push him above 80, but Kaho's also banking, keeping Happy busy.
Liege is a little bit out of position. Coil went through. Demon Hunter is making sure that there is absolutely no mana on undead heroes. And Mr. Neo, we are fighting MGs or not. We are still fighting before the Banshee timing, and Happy has to reposition.
Okay, that's the second town portal in very, very quick succession. Lost the Fiend as well, but Kaho lost Bears. But that opened up the supply for Mountain Giants. Actually, it was quite perfectly aligned previously. More upgrades as well for the second attack upgrade after the first defense upgrade. Pushing into this expo seems a bit reckless. Happy has a chance to backstab.
Yes, Happy needs to do something. 2 MGs are on the way. Kaho is still under 80 supply, and I would like to point out attention of the viewers that there is no Wellspring on the Night Elf, which always makes me angry, because the longer game goes, the better value from Moonwells you have, but it's a longer story. Why it's so important, Mr. Neo, are we going to see a bear in undead hands? That's amazing when undead has it, because Roar then can be used.
Okay, I don't really know why Kaho is fighting here in the undead base without the Mountain Giants. He has them produced. They are coming. Why fight now? I don't know. That doesn't make any sense to me, but Kaho is a maniac aiming for the DK. Staff used as well. Dryad safe to the side. Lich! Chainbow potion safe.
Yeah, maybe he wants to trade the bears before Banshees get too obnoxious, but now he's losing Dryads and supply is dropping very rapidly. You are completely right, Neo. Kaho is overstaying here, but 2 MGs are there. Maybe they can tank enough damage, and remember that can also be used for the Death Knight has to TP again. Happy is massing the TP.
1,000 gold in town portals and a potion as well to heal the DK back up. Getting some slows from the Dryads. Mountain Giants are marching forward. No sticks in their hands yet. Yeah, the Banshees were used as a bear counter, but the counter to the bear counter is already there. Now, at some point, this will be about the top expansion, the Stalemate Breaker, and Kaho. This was the way to defeat 120. Happy is a little smarter and got the shade in exactly that spot when the Tree of Life starts. The timing is insane.
Yeah, Demon Hunter is also on like a very, very, very high level. So maybe he wanted to trade a little bit to unlock the Demon Hunter level 6, right? Before the fight for the top. I don't know, hard to say, there is a lot of questions, but the only thing that I can comment for sure is that when opponent undead has a lot of Banshees, you can't produce bears anymore in big numbers because they can be possessed by, but Mountain Giants with resistance skin upgrade, they can't be possessed, and all spotted shade.
Right
no
on.
more scouting for Happy.
Again, why an owl is so amazing. The Banshees still provide protection from Dryad Poison and Orb of Venom Poison, so that is good damage mitigation regardless if possession works or not. This expansion is an easy cancel. It takes Happy out of his defensive position. Mountain Giant, careful buddy. Yeah, thank you. You saw that.
A player's forces are under attack.
Okay, supply is even, Mr. Neo. Gold is even. And Demon Hunter level 6 is around the corner. The game is very open. Kaho, you deserve this. Do it. Let's do it.
Does he though? We'll see about that. Curse, here we go. We have... oh, the nuke almost working against the bottom. TP on 1 HP, and this is not the position Happy wants to be in with 3 Mountain Giants around the corner. He got his objective, got the 12 o'clock, got the tree. And when are we out of gold here? Happy's main is out of gold. Happy's expo is 3 minutes left. Kaho's expo is 5,000 gold, so he's mining way longer. Happy is under pressure to conquer this 12 o'clock position.
Yeah, very good point, because, yes, Kaho, you can just feel quite comfortably. And you may ask why, as a viewer, of course, why Tree of Eternity is not marching towards the top position. Why there is a fresh Tree of Life? It's because of Staff of Preservation. The worst thing can happen, you have this muscle memory, or you just use Staff to save Demon Hunter, and instead of him going to the main base where Moonwells are usually, you just go to the expansion spot and you die immediately. So that's why there is another Tree of Life, because Kaho can afford this, and he prefers to have like a setup position where his Staff of Preservation is going to land.
Right on. Love that play with the bottom here, by the way. That was a bit risky, but got the Invo Potion, got the heal scroll as well before the DK arrives and can only go home with the heal scroll. Once again, courtesy of the Owl, who scouted that movement early, and the bottom then was a little faster. That it's all time for Kaho's Expo. He builds a giant wall of mountains. Dryads in position, but there's another task ahead of him because we got the Disease Cloud ready, and I can only imagine Happy going wagons again, the units that you hate so much.
No, I don't like them to siege human towers. That's it. Meat wagons, there is a lot of. I love necro wagons. Okay, maybe you're right. It's like it's like why people are so obsessed with cheeseburgers versus hamburgers. This one slice of cheese makes it a different dish. So it's the same with meat wagons. If you add necromancers on top, it's a completely different strategy. It feels much better to play. Much more exciting.
I agree, but your analogies, Mr. Soul, are world class.
Okay, the game is resumed. Let's go.
Yes, no future for us. We stay in the present. Calm before the storm. We look at Happy's expansion. 300 gold. That is 30 seconds of mining. And then it's over. And then he has to conquer that 12 o'clock.
Kaho is queuing another MG. And look at this. Kaho is even bringing... Okay, he just repositioned a little bit. I thought that he's going to bring all of the Ancients to save this Expo, but no. Okay, guys. Lich is close to the marketplace. It's going to be a big fight. 91 supply versus 89. Scroll of the Beast acquired by Happy. That's actually worth it. That's actually genius.
Ooh.
It's going to be a roar without possessed bears. I like it.
Can you dispel when there's anti-magic shell on the units?
Great question. We are going to see. Let's watch closely, because this game is going to be explosive. Let's go.
Demon Hunter nuked. I hope he got the staff ready. He needs that staff ready. Invul to stay as long as possible for the mana burns. Potom nuked as well, but moved to the side. Happy should not win this really, but Kaho needs to play his A game. 87 versus 87. Demon Hunter, where are you? You're sorely missed. He is healed up. I can't see his staff. Where is the demon?
Yeah, he's coming back, and he's so close to getting level 6, and maybe it's going to be a game changer. Supply lead for Happy, but eyes on the blade. Demon Hunter, but Demon Hunter! He wants to stop Demon Hunter from leveling by killing him!
What?
Another staff used.
Okay, staff again. Staff is on cooldown now. Gets an abomination. Both still at 80, but the disease cloud is ticking in favor. And he got the double surround on the mountain giants. This will take forever, but it's 14 food. We have to engage again. No more heal scrolls. Level 4 on Happy. This could be the decider in this series. The lower bracket final versus Lin is just one step away, but the DK has no mana anymore. Demon Hunter. Nuke, 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 nuke. Info potion. 7 seconds. He needs level 6. The bottom falls. That's one staff gone. That's one orb gone. Don't tell me Happy makes this work.
That's the saddest level 6 that I have seen in my life. He can't kill a unit.
Unreal, dude. Unreal. Mountain giants are falling. It's a 30 food lead. Happy is not losing anything. Potom is gone with that mana shield. I don't think even level 6 can do anything anymore. We're gonna get it. No! The reveal. Of course, there's no Potom anymore. The Naga is falling. It's an utter disaster for Kaho after being 3-0 in the Dolphin Cup. He's losing the Demon Hunter. Happy is a maniac in this matchup. How do you win a game where you are 3 levels low on your first hero? This is mental. This is not normal. This is something that only Happy can accomplish.